I told my wife I updated my Christian Mingle profile. Let's scroll through this and see what kind of Christians are into me right now. So this is my profile. I am a Baptist and I attend church every Sunday. I love Jesus like nobody else. If you think you love Jesus more than me, you are mistaken. Obligatory grammatical and spelling errors, of course. If you think you love Jesus more than me, you are mistaken, my good sir or madam. Jesus is the best, and he is basically on my mind 24/7. That's about all I have to say. Oh, and I love repairing air conditioners and heating systems. Because you see, I'm an HVAC specialist. I want kids at some point. I don't have any kids currently, and I'm going to change it. No, I can't. Do I really have to pick either liberal, moderate, or conservative? Fine. Conservative. I was hoping to put MAGA. HVAC repair. No school, of course. Why would I go to school? It's such a waste of time, right? High school education. Actually, let me change that to GED. Can I change that? Nope, I can't. Never mind. Every week. Yep. And Baptist. Okay, we good. We good to go. Now let's check these hot Christian singles that are willing to mingle here. What do we got going on? We got Nora. Definitely not good at describing myself, but I'm open to any questions. I'm looking for Christian shit. Give me some Christian shit. Here. The spiritual practices Nora enjoys the most. Worship. That's my way to connect with God. Yeah, we were asking how you worship. Obviously. Wow, nobody's interested in me. That's sad. Here we go. A few words that describe Jess. I have most of my ducks in a row and live a happy, fulfilling life on my own, but believe woman wasn't created to be alone. Life is meant to be shared, and that's what I want. I'm looking for my person, someone to laugh with, grow with, and make everyday moments even better. Denied. All right, what do we got? In search for my future hubby. Okay, right out of the gate, if you use that word, you have no chance of being my future wifey. Hope that's not too much to ask for. Preference for in-person meet and greet to delve into the nitty-gritty, the fundamental values of faith, family, future. I would strangle myself rather than be around this person based on like the grammatical structure that she uses, I guess is the best word. I was going to say implements, but that works. Denied. A few words that describe Sierra. Cool name. I like spending the weekend with friends and family, going to shows and sports events. Where's Jesus in this, huh? What about church? You didn't say church. Christianity is everything. There we go. God is my rock and my foundation. Denied. I'm looking for atheists. Hey, I'm Rachel. Christ is the center of my life. I love sports, camping, and being active. Family is everything to me. I thought Jesus was everything to you. A few words that describe Emily. I enjoy reading, watching movies, laughing, and spending time with my family. My head is full of useless trivia, and I love great musical. God is the most important thing in my life, and I live my faith. Okay. Denied. Oh, she's an attorney in New York. Can I go back? By the way, the algorithm is hitting me hard right now, completely ignoring me. So I'd appreciate if you watch to the end of the video. Having increased watch time as a percentage and a raw number is what pushes the video further. Also, check out my books, owenmorgan.com. All right, back to the video. A few words that describe Gabriella. Apparently 2-year-old child, or even 1-year-old child, I guess. Why is a child on Christian Mingle? Children don't even make the conscious choice to be Christians until they're older. I'm a divorced mom. Okay, now I know they're lying. This kid is not old enough to get married. Divorced mom with a 6-month-old who's my priority. Wow, I was way off on that age. Looking for someone that'll help me grow in my spiritual journey and grow closer to God. Why do you need another person to, quote-unquote, grow closer to God? Would love someone to have fun with. Wink, wink. No, I'm kidding. This is Christian Mingle. There's no winking going on. Be good friends with and have plenty of adventures together. I love spending time with family, and I'm looking for someone who will love my son like his own. That's nice, actually. No jokes. I can appreciate that. Denied. A few words that describe Millie. Jesus has provided and protected me all this way to pass me on to you. Wow. Because Jesus is passing custody, you see. Jesus has custody of her, and he's giving custody of her to you as the guardian, as her legal guardian. Okay. Provided and protected all this way to pass me on to you. Putting myself out there to be found. If you're ready for a traditional feminine woman, I seek to be found by a man that looks to God for his decisions and respects God's structure for marriage. Okay, she is screaming MAGA right now. I believe a man and a woman are complementary. I date with intentions for marriage. Okay, yeah. Psychotic, Screaming psychotic from the hilltops. Denied. Although crazy bitches are sometimes more entertaining, they are not the type of person you should be looking for in Christian Mingle. A few words that describe Carol. I'm very mature and emotionally balanced. Okay, far cry from the last one. Zero drama. Very patient and understanding. You know, people who say zero drama are almost always like 100% drama, right? Is it just me? Very patient and understanding. I enjoy the beach, forest, and the outdoors, being in the water. Good conversation with delicious food, delicious food, stretching exercises. I enjoy reading books, the melody of the piano. I'm not seeing Jesus anywhere in here. Where's Jesus in your priority list? He should be number one. Shouldn't he have been before zero drama? My favorite teaching. Oh, here we go. Now we're getting into the Jesus shit. Favorite teaching is Matthew 6:33. But seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be added to you. To be a Christian means to love others according to the purpose of Christ. I have only one child. I like to socialize and share with other people at the same time, enjoying a good conversation and food outdoors and nature. I'm a beach lover. In 5 years, I see myself taking care of the husband that the Creator created for me and my family as an example in the community, attracting those who have not yet believed in the gospel. I know she says zero drama, but she kind of screams crazy bitch too. Denied. A few words that describe Brisaida. Cool name. I am from Bolivia and have been living in Washington, D.C. for a short time. I'm someone who loves to see the positive life and learning new things. No Jesus? She's an economist. Holy shit. You gotta have Jesus something in here. It's Christian Mingle, for God's sake. Okay, denied. Few words that describe Terry. Wouldn't the females be less likely to message first? Maybe you should make a female account. That's a good idea. You're absolutely right. I should do that. I did that forever ago with Scientology. I aim to place my Christian faith at the center of everything I do. As a high school teacher at a small Christian school, I love bringing both wit and wisdom into my work. Family is a huge part of my life. 7 siblings. Oh my God, dude. Mormon. I bet it's a Mormon, right? They're not going to tell us the denomination? Non-denominational. Okay, well, I was close. Family's a huge part of my life. 7 siblings and now 10 nieces and nephews. Oh my God, that's so many kids. Keep things lively. I dabble in music, gardening, history, literature, geopolitics. Okay, she's a Trump supporter, right? She's absolutely a Trump supporter. And photography. And I enjoy event planning for my church. When I'm not otherwise engaged, you'll find me soaking in classical music. Okay. Soaking is against the rules, madam. Ask any Mormon. In classical music or plowing through a Daily Wire podcast. I knew it, dude. Didn't I say? I said she was MAGA. A MAGA nutcase. A white supremacist. Oh my God. If you appreciate conversations with an attempt at a good sense of humor, let's chat. If Terry had one wish, what would she wish for? Not a wish, but if I had one superpower, how cool would it be to have the Mary Poppins trick of instantly organizing things with the snap of the fingers? Mary Poppins? Okay. An encouraging worship hymn, so many to choose from. Be still my soul will always be one of my favorites. What's your favorite Bible verse and why does it resonate with you? Galatians 6:9. Okay. Galatians is where Paul was trying to set up the early Christian church, and he was laying out like the rules and expectations for Christians. It says, with the very tangible metaphor of sowing and reaping, I'm reminded that the things which are most important for us to do in fulfilling our callings on earth require us to plant with intention, patiently tend to them, and then trust and bless God for the harvest. Wait, we can bless God? I thought it was the other way around. This profile picture screams crazy bitch right here. Let's read the profile and see what it says. Social, friendly, and creative whirlwind, another word for crazy bitch, and that thrives in chaos, crazy bitch, but overthinks everything. I have high energy, crazy bitch, with an analytical nature. Where Sami feels most at home? At my job. But at your job, you aren't at home. You are literally at your job. If Sami had one wish, she would wish for a lifetime supply of Cheez-Its. Now she's speaking my language. I will take crazy bitch if it comes with Cheez-Its. What Sami does not like, ketchup. Okay, now we're on completely different wavelengths. This makes Sami laugh. Memes, banter that borderlines bullying myself. Lol. Bad grammar is kind of par for the course in this, but I would have expected better. I mean, God, you can't even spell borderline? For somebody that looks like this and has a profile picture like this, I would have thought you'd be able to spell borderline. Denied. Caitlin, 31. Hello. My faith is an integral part of my daily life, and I'm looking for a Christ-centered man who shares that value. I enjoy being outdoors, traveling, going to Costa Rica next, singing at church, learning other languages and cultures, currently learning ASL. Oh, cool, I know ASL. Going to the gym and playing games, any fun competition. Being a teacher is my ministry, and I enjoy growing professionally and individually. I love food, except seafood. Sorry, MD, Maryland? I'm kind of disturbed by how many teachers there are on Christian Mingle. That's like really weird to me. I guess you're not meeting up with a lot of sexy guys your age in high school, though, right? I certainly hope you're not meeting up with guys in high school. As a female teacher, single and looking to mingle with other Christians. Oh, man, I gotta... All right, well, it looks like that's the end of it, guys. I have to upgrade my account, and there's no way in hell I'm giving $12.99 a month for 12 months to this company. But stick around for part 2. Maybe I'll do a female dating profile, and we'll go through it with my wife, looking for sexy guys, sexy Christian guys. Let me know what you think in the comments.